Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. But do so with all your heart. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it's impossible. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Everything that happens as it should, and if you observe carefully, you will find this to be so. My true self is free. It cannot be contained. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Let not your mind run on what you lack as much as on what you have already. You must become an old man in good time if you wish to be an old man long. A man's true delight is to do the things he was made for. The best answer to anger is silence. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. Confine yourself to the present. Each day provides its own gifts. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury disappears. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Man should never fear beginning to live. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. Do not try to be on the side of the majority, but live according to your inner laws. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. External things are not the problem. It's your assessment of them, which you can erase right now. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Tomorrow is nothing. Today is too late. The good lived yesterday. Misfortune nobly borne is good fortune. Death and life, success and failure, pain and pleasure, wealth and poverty, all these happen to good and bad alike, and they are neither noble nor shameful, and hence neither good nor bad. What springs from earth dissolves to earth again, and heaven-born things fly to their native seat. The flaw which is hidden is deemed greater than it is. Since the greatest part of what we say and do is unnecessary, dispensing with such activities affords a man more leisure and less uneasiness. Passions stem from frustrated desire. Each thing is of like form from everlasting and comes around again in its cycle. To the rational animal, the same act is at once according to nature and according to reason. Whatever man you meet with, immediately say to yourself, "What opinions has this man about good and bad?" To have contemplated human life for 40 years is the same as to have contemplated it for 10,000 years. For what more will you see? Glory paid to our ashes comes too late. Time is like a river made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream, for as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away, and another comes in its place, and this will be carried away too. Today, I escaped anxiety, or no, I discarded it, because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. No man can have a peaceful life who thinks too much about lengthening it. Wait for death with a cheerful mind, for it is according to nature, and nothing is evil which is according to nature. The mind maintains its own tranquility by retiring into itself, and the ruling faculty is not made worse, but the parts that are harmed by pain, let them, if they can, give their opinion about it. If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it, and it is in your power to wipe out this judgment now. A limit of time is fixed for you, which if you do not use for cleaning away the clouds from your mind, it will go and you will go, and it will never return. The mind that is free from passions is a citadel, for man has nothing more secure to which he can fly for refuge and repel every attack. Just ask whether they put their self-interest in externals or in moral choice. If it's in externals, you cannot call them friends any more than you can call them trustworthy, consistent, courageous, or free. You will give yourself relief if you do every act of your life as if it were the last. The object in life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Life is neither good or evil, but only a place for good and evil. Every day as it comes should be welcomed and reduced forthwith into our own possession, as if it were the finest day imaginable. What flies past has to be seized at. Anything in any way beautiful derives its beauty from itself and asks nothing beyond itself. Praise is no part of it, for nothing is made worse or better by praise. The art of life is more like the wrestler's art than the dancer's. In respect of this, that it should stand ready and firm to meet onsets that are sudden and unexpected. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. To be feared is to fear. No one has been able to strike terror into others and at the same time enjoy peace of mind himself. It's silly to try to escape other people's faults. They are inescapable. Just try to escape your own. No role is so well suited to philosophy as the one you happen to be in right now.